What's up everyone, it's Mikey B here again with another Rome 2 information video, and today we will be covering the Nomadic Tribes faction DLC and the future DLC plans for Rome 2 Total War. So it was announced around the same time as the Seleucid DLC that there would be a massive amount of content coming through the life cycle of Rome 2 with a mixture of paid DLC and free DLC and continued updates that would continue through the game for years to come. And the first of these post-release DLCs was going to be the Seleucid DLC, which would add an entirely new faction to the campaign in the single player of Rome 2. But the first major faction pack DLC for Rome 2 is going to be the Nomadic Tribes Culture Pack, which will be the first of the paid DLC set to release around October. And this pack will give you access to 3 brand new factions featuring the Royal Scythians, the Roxolani and the Massagetai. Not much has actually been shared about these individual factions yet, but let's talk about what we do know at the minute. So to start off with, I'm wondering whether they will actually start off with their own regions, being that they are nomadic tribes, and nomadic means that they travel around rather than settling down in one place. But I would expect the Scythians to own their own territory to begin with, or they may have to capture a settlement first or a region, similarly to the barbarian invasion where hordes of nomadic barbarians would walk around Europe looking for a settlement to take over. And some historic information about the nomadic factions is that they all seem to be heavily cavalry based. The Massagetai are an eastern tribe that originate from current day Iran, and they were classed as a nomadic confederation. But on a side note, confederations will be a part of Rome 2, and I'll explain what confederations are in a later video. So let's talk about the Scythians. They're a fairly well-known faction and they occupy Eastern Europe and Central Asia. Their territory of Great Scythia came to later be labelled what we call Central Eurasia today. The Roxolani were a Sarmatian faction, and they actually spoke Scythian and fought along with the Scythian warlords, but they also allied with the Dacians and ultimately were defeated when they attempted an incursion into Roman territory during Trajan's Dacian Wars. And that's all the information I've got for you today. Hope you decide to subscribe to keep up to date on all sorts of Total War Rome 2 information coming soon and on the release date and onwards. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a rating and feel free to share the video with anyone you think might be interested in the same stuff. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.